In love, we often assume that strong emotions are enough, that passion can patch over problems, that desire can erase the signs of incompatibility. But relationships are not just built on how you feel, they are sustained by how you align. Compatibility isn't about having the same favorite movie, or both liking pineapple on pizza. It's about the deeper framework, the values, visions, and vibrations that guide your life. Let's talk about 6 signs of deep incompatibility between partners, a man and a woman, and why these signs matter more than most are willing to admit. 1. Your values don't align. At the core of every person is a set of values. These are not hobbies or interests. They are the inner compass that governs decisions. Values dictate how you define purpose, what you prioritize, and how you live. When a man wants a simple, grounded life, maybe raising children in nature, focusing on spirituality and presence, but the woman is focused on a high-paced career, urban lifestyle, and status, they are not just different. They are misaligned. It's not about who is right or wrong. It's about whether your paths are heading in the same direction. If one of you values stability and the other seeks constant adventure, if one treasures spiritual growth while the other dismisses it as woo-woo nonsense, the friction will build. Incompatible values are like trying to build a bridge from 2 sides without the same blueprint. Eventually, you meet in the middle and realize your platforms are not connected. That's not a communication issue. That's a foundation issue. Love cannot be the glue for misaligned lives. Compatibility is not how loud the laughter is. It's whether you agree on what truly matters. 2. You have opposite life goals, and neither of you is willing to compromise life goals, are the destinations your soul is moving toward. Marriage, kids, career, travel, spiritual pursuit, whatever it is, we each carry a map. The trouble begins when 2 maps lead to completely different continents, and neither person is willing to redraw the lines. He wants to travel the world, live minimally, avoid the trap of mortgages and debts. She wants to settle down, buy a house, raise 3 kids, build wealth. These are not small differences. These are fundamentally opposing life missions. And when compromise becomes self-betrayal, resentment is born. You can love someone deeply but still be incompatible with the life they envision. Love doesn't erase the ache of abandoning your dreams. And if both of you are clinging to your goals with rightful conviction, no amount of romance will erase the tension. 2 people rowing in opposite directions will eventually break the boat. So don't ask only, do I love this person? Ask, can I build a life with this person without betraying myself? Because one of the greatest tragedies is giving up your destiny to fit into someone else's dream. 3. You don't share the same sense of humor, and jokes turn into arguments. Humor is often underestimated. It seems like a small thing, until it isn't. A shared sense of humor is a reflection of how you interpret the world. It's where tension becomes laughter. It's how you soften life's heaviness together. When jokes become jabs, when sarcasm stings, when laughter dies in misinterpretation, you're dealing with a disconnect in rhythm. And over time, this erodes intimacy. Imagine trying to joke to lighten the mood, and your partner feels attacked, or trying to be playful, but your partner sees it as immature. Eventually, you stop expressing that side of yourself. And when humor dies, so does a major part of joy. Humor is the soul's whisper that says, we see the world in a similar light. Without it, everything feels heavier. Compatibility in humor isn't about being a comedian. It's about feeling safe to laugh. And when that is gone, even silence can feel like war. 4. You're intellectually disconnected, different levels of curiosity or mindset. Growth intellectual connection isn't about IQ, it's about curiosity. It's about how 2 minds dance with each other, how they explore, question, and grow together. When one person is on a path of self-improvement, reading, learning, meditating, expanding, while the other remains stagnant or uninterested, it creates a divide. Not because one is better, but because the rhythm of growth becomes unbalanced. A man who is questioning the nature of consciousness, reading philosophy, and working on healing trauma cannot feel deeply seen by a partner who scoffs at overthinking or prefers distraction over depth. It's not elitism, it's alignment. Intellectual compatibility is about shared curiosity, about both being willing to explore, to challenge each other, to evolve. It's the feeling of, we may not know everything, but we're both hungry to grow. Without that, conversations become shallow. One person shrinks to meet the other, and resentment grows like rust on a once beautiful sculpture. 5. You're always on different wavelengths, mentally or emotionally. Have you ever had that feeling where you're talking, but not connecting? You express something meaningful, and it bounces back like it was never heard. Or you're in pain, and they don't sense it. Or you try to be light-hearted and they respond with depth. It's as if you're emotionally tuned to different frequencies. This is more than miscommunication. It's energetic misalignment. Being on different wavelengths means you're always slightly out of sync. It's like dancing to different songs in the same room. Awkward, tiring, and unfulfilling. This shows up in timing, in moods, in the way you process events. You may want to talk things through. She may need silence. You may feel everything deeply. She may stay on the surface. No one is wrong, but you're not tuned to each other. Over time, this creates emotional loneliness, because compatibility is not just about what you talk about. It's about how you feel together when nothing is being said. When you're emotionally synchronized, you don't always need words. But when you're not, even words feel hollow. 6. You don't trust her, whether it's due to her actions or your intuition. Trust is the invisible spine of any relationship. Without it, love becomes anxiety, intimacy becomes suspicion, and peace becomes performance. If you don't trust her, whether because she's been dishonest, disloyal, secretive, or simply because your intuition keeps warning you, then nothing you build will feel safe. Sometimes a lack of trust is justified by actions. Sometimes it's just a gut feeling, a quiet voice inside you saying, something isn't right. And even when you try to ignore it, it keeps resurfacing. Trust is not just about fidelity. It's about emotional safety. It's knowing that you can be vulnerable and not be used. It's knowing that what you say won't be turned into a weapon later. It's feeling like you're not walking on eggshells, hoping to avoid betrayal. And if your intuition doesn't trust her, you have to listen, because your body and soul often detect what your mind is trying to deny. Distrust slowly rots the bond. Even when everything looks fine on the surface, the foundation is cracking underneath. And eventually, it collapses. Too many chase chemistry and ignore compatibility. But the truth is this: compatibility is the real love language. It's the quiet peace of alignment, the ease of shared vision, the comfort of being understood. Being compatible doesn't mean never having conflict. It means the conflicts don't threaten the foundation. It means your values, goals, humor, minds, emotions, and trust are rooted in the same soil. Compatibility allows love to grow without being choked by misalignment. So if you see these signs, don't ignore them. Don't romanticize misalignment. Don't hold on to potential while reality screams otherwise. Love isn't just a feeling, it's a construction. And if the materials don't fit, the structure won't hold, no matter how beautiful it looks from the outside. The deepest peace comes not from intensity, but from harmony. And the right partner won't just make your heart race, they'll make your soul exhale.